I've been thinking about scheduling a haircut for myself for weeks. Just thinking, not doing. And today I woke up and I went, I need a haircut today. I need a haircut 3 days ago. And if I don't get one 3 days ago, I'm gonna freak out. So that's my state of mind. Anyway,
Hi.
I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. I'm so tired. And yet, I still need to do things. I'm gonna be vending at a little art sale this Sunday. It's currently Tuesday. And so I need to make some art. It's so weird when you have the opportunity to do something that you really want to do, and then it comes time to do it, and you don't. I love my brain. Basically, what I need to do is finish up some paintings. I have a couple paintings that I want to do, so shouldn't be too big, shouldn't be too hard. I always say that, and then it's hard. I also want to make some stickers. I bought some laminate in hopes that they would look cooler and that they would be more durable. So now I want to make stickers with my laminate, obviously. And I also just need to make some more prints and package said prints. This video is basically going to be a little vlog of all of the things that I need to do to prepare. You are going to keep me accountable. Lately, I have been doing a lot of sitting alone in my room and not talking. And that's actually kind of the worst. One thing that I've always hated about art is that I feel like I have to be alone to make it. And that's stupid. I think it would be good to try and switch my frame of mind and think of my art as a way of connecting with myself and connecting with other people. Instead of some reason for me to rot alone. And so I'm pushing myself to yap. It feels like there's like so much stuff inside of me that needs to come out right now. I don't know. Everything's scary. I'm scared. Getting started on my horse, I am using acrylics. I'm using reference pictures from Pexels, which is like a free use images, whatever. I'm trying really hard to like take my own reference pictures more often, but I can't really say I know any horses, so that wasn't an option for this. I'm also using acrylics. I used to really prefer gouache to anything, but I don't know how to seal that. I feel like every time I like touch it after I'm done, it's like kind of, I don't know, it like comes off a little bit. So for stuff that I'm like selling and scanning or whatever, I've been mostly doing acrylics. If you guys know how I'm supposed to seal gouache, let me know. My idea was just to try out acryl gouache, because I know that's not supposed to reactivate. But I didn't really do a sketch. I don't know if that's really a great practice to have and be doing, but I don't know, I want to skip to the fun part. That's how I always feel. I did end up doing a sketch of the horse after the fact, because I wanted it to be looking a lot more weird than it was looking, so then I had something to go off of. So it's Thursday. I feel like I'm behind, and also I'm getting Rudolph. I think getting a zit like on your nose, like right here, probably one of the most inconvenient places for that to happen. So feeling really good about that. Thought the gift giving season was over, but here we are. I think this also feels like it's in the state of like, it could either get a little better by the art sale or it could get substantially worse. So that's annoying. I need to paint. I would really like to have my horse painting done by the sale. So no matter what, absolutely on the agenda today, paint. In a perfect world, I would also put together some dish racks that I bought to display my stuff. But we'll see, because it is getting later in the day and I don't want to annoy other people in the house at nighttime. It'd be nice if I could also cut out stickers and try to figure out my laminate or whatever, because last time I cut out all of my stickers the night before. And I didn't like that. Hey, so I actually didn't like that. That wasn't fun. This is also only my second time selling my art in person ever. And this feels probably more similar to the average experience of doing an art sale. I have a 3x3 space, and I'll be sharing a table with at least one other artist, I'm pretty sure. Last time, I had an 8-foot table to myself. I'm totally aware that that is not to be expected. So, I don't know, I'm having to prep for things and try to imagine things. I just don't have a lot of experience to pull from. Okay. Everything, I keep trying to remind myself, this is not, like, trying to sell my art, trying to do art, in some sort of way, is not give-upable. That is not something that I'm gonna do. And things are hardest in the beginning when you don't know how to do them, and you're doing them for the first time. In my experience of everything else so far in my life, that is when stuff is the hardest and freakiest and scariest. I'm trying to remind myself that, but it is also scary, and also everything else in general is scary. Everything. I'm fine. I don't know, I'm rambling. Let's paint this horse. Oh, I can't wait to paint my horse. As I said in my last session of painting the horse, it was not looking weird enough for me. That was really my main critique at the moment. And also just some of the horse proportions looked weird, but like, when you're sketching with paint, of course, stuff is going to look strange, and then it's harder to fix because it's paint. And so I really just wanted to make sure that I was painting over whatever I needed to paint over. Hey, listen, if something is not going the way you want it to be going in your painting, freaking paint over it, okay? Don't be scared. Most of the time, it ends up in something a lot better than it was before. I saw someone say something on Instagram that was like, one thing that's really fun about painting is that you can just keep going and going until you're happy with it, and eventually you'll get to a point that you're happy with it. I don't think it's always true that you get to a point where you're happy with it, but I think there have been a lot of times where I was thinking about giving up, and I thought about that quote, and I was like, no, I can keep going, and then I ended up with something I liked. Yeah, painting over some of my horse in this scenario was definitely the right thing to do, I think. It is Friday. I only did one of the things I said I would do yesterday, which was paint my horse. And I did not even finish the horse, which I didn't really think I would, but today I'm gonna continue my horse. Definitely want to work on stickers. We'll see. What else? I don't know. I'm applying for jobs, and also I still need to work today, so there's a lot going on. But we will prevail. Or something. Something like that. I don't know. It's fine. How? How is there already hair inside of it? Is that hair? It looks like cat hair. I have printed out my stickers. I'm going to put a laminate on it now. And I'm scared, because I've never done that before. I watched a YouTube video, where someone putting a laminate on their sticker sheet was briefly included. And I think they gave some tips of how to do it. Don't remember. So I'm sure that will be helpful. It's holographic. I think I mentioned that only a million times so far. Did I do that? I think I did that. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's coming off. Ugh. It's so annoying. I will need to scrap a a few of these at least, because I should have just used a different sheet. I peeled it really weird, I think. But yeah, there's a weird thing on there. I don't know if you can see. Whatever, it was my first time doing it, whatever, and it's not totally lined up. Whatever, don't even worry about it, okay? I'm learning! We have a learner in the house, folks. I don't think these are all the same. I'm curious. Oh, this one's different. I want to try this one. Yeah! Yeah, boy! I like that. I think the way that I did it before was a good way to go about it. I think I sticked it in a way that wasn't good. I think that's where I went wrong. This is dreadful. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. That one's better than the last one. Yeah, that went better. I'm learning. We all have to make sacrifices, okay? For fun! And all for fun, for the love of the game. I don't like this part. Yes! Yes! Come here. Please. Okay. I feel like I'm defusing a bomb. But the bomb is actually just me making goofy stickers in my basement. Oh! I like this one. This one was good with the bears, bruh. I'm so charging $2 for these this time. Last time I sold them for $1 each because low-key, don't think they're waterproof without this. I did not know how well they were gonna hold up with nothing on them, but like, I didn't know if I was gonna want to do like an art thing again, so I didn't want to buy a bunch of stuff if I didn't like it, but I do, so I'm investing into my business. I reinvested my profits. We're getting better. What more can you do? So this time I'm charging $2 whole. Freaking moving up in the world, dude. I think this is fire. I really like the bears with this one. The bears were not my fave before, but everything looks better when it's sparkly. I am cutting these out by hand. Last time I used scissors, but low-key it felt like an X-Acto knife might be better. I think I like the sparkly dots better than the fucking, I don't know, kaleidoscope? What the fuck would you call that? Here we are, the final horse session. I really liked how it looked without the flowers and everything like that, but I really wanted the horse to be in a meadow. I wanted it to be in a meadow with colorful purple flowers. The Twilight Meadow has permanently changed my brain chemistry. I love that meadow, dude. When I was picturing this horse, I kind of wanted it to be in the scene of the Twilight Meadow. And I found a picture that kind of resembled that to me. So I felt like, no way I don't put flowers and stuff in here at the end. But I think everything ended up looking kind of like uniform. I think it's really just like the stuff that I added at the end. I'll insert a picture of what it looked like the finished product, what it looked like. I like it. I think I wish that I would have made it look more like randomized, I suppose. And then after I used the daylight of the day to paint and record painting, I got into cutting out my stickers, and for the most part I did use an X-Acto knife, and that sucked. Hey, that sucked so much. I think that I got like a better result for the most part, but my wrists were burning. Oh my god, my hands were messed up at the end of this. I know that there are like Cricut cutting machines, and I was looking into that, but they're like $100. So maybe when I have some more money, I'll do that. For now, I'm just planning to suffer. It's the morning of. I have to leave in like 20 minutes. I still have some things to do. Not big things, really. I need to print a thing, and I need to build one more dish rack display thing. Remember how I said I didn't want to do that in the middle of the night to not disturb other people? I did build one of them in the middle of the night, and it was obnoxious, and I don't know if they heard it. I'm guessing they did, because it was annoying. So then I decided I'd do the other one this morning. I also need to eat something, so it's cold as balls outside. I'm nervous. Did I mention I'm nervous? It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. Okay, I need to go. Just finished at the art market. I made a lot more money than I expected. I made $115. I sold almost all of my 5x7 prints. Sold more 8x10 prints than I was expecting to. I just made more money than I expected to. And what a wonderful thing to be able to say. Everyone there was very cool and nice. I did not record because I was scared and felt awkward and didn't want to do that. I did take a picture, though, of what it looked like. So I'll put that on screen. I'll show you the stuff I made when I got home, give you more of a brief of how it went, because you could probably tell right now that it's snowing. It's snowing real bad. So I need to drive home before I need to scrape my car off again. I don't like driving in the snow, so this is not my favorite. Yeah, I'll see you at home. Okay, I am back home now, and I am kind of bewildered. I'm befuddled and bewildered at how well that went. Like I mentioned earlier, this is only the second time that I'm attempting to sell my art in person. I've been drawing like my whole life, and it's something that I've always really wanted to do. It's something that I always felt was unachievable to pursue. I just never thought it could be possible to literally sell anything, like make anything off my art. And like, I don't know, it sounds like I'm being like really hard on myself by saying that, but I guess it's just, I don't know, it's always been my biggest dream, and I think that in the past I've been so scared to fail that I didn't even want to try. I think it's just a testament to the fact that some of the best and most rewarding things that you could do for yourself are really uncomfortable and scary. Every time that I've applied for something art related, I've been shaking. I've been shaking in my boots. $100 is a lot. $100-something. I'm very happy. I'm very grateful for everyone that bought something, or even just talked to me, because that was really nice too. So I'm going to tell you what I sold. So I ended up selling stickers, 8x10 prints, and 5x7 prints. I print them on my printer at home. I just print them on like photo paper. I don't know what paper to print on. I'm new to this. If people that are more experienced have suggestions, let me know. But that seemed to be the most affordable and the most makes sensical in my mind. So yeah, I priced my stickers at $2. I priced my 8x10 prints at $15. And I priced my 5x7 prints at $7. Also don't know how to freaking price my things. I think that's fair. For the second time I've ever sold anything, I think it is. I don't know. So I sold 5 stickers, 3 8x10 prints, and 8 5x7 prints. That's freaking crazy. That's 16 things. Let's look at the stuff that I sold. This one, the bear sticker, sold the most. And that was the one that I said I liked the most, so that makes sense to me. This one, I think I sold one of these, I think. And then I don't think anyone bought Cowboy Cat. I did sell out of some designs in my 5x7 size, but I have examples in my 8x10 size to show you. We have bear sticker as print. Before his persist, you must resist, which, yeah, I think I sold 2 of these. I love this one the most, and I also just want to take a second to say, fuck ice. Next, I had the 2 designs that I sold out of was this one, which I'm kind of surprised by. I didn't have an 8x10 size of this for sale even, because I just didn't, I don't know why, it's just not my favorite. I didn't think it would sell well, but it did, so I guess I will print more of those in the future. I had this frog painting available. I think I'm going to re-edit this. I don't think this looks as good as, or as accurate as it could to the original painting, so period makes sense to me. This was my other 5x7 that sold out. I love this one a lot. That makes sense to me. I had this available. I love this one so much. No one bought it. I'm excited for the day that someone buys it, and I think I'm gonna print it in a 5x7. Bigger version. I love this one. I think I'm gonna frame one of these. Another one that I had available and no one bought. Here's the print of the horse painting that I made in this video. And watering can. No one bought this. I have so many ideas for things that I want to make and sell, and videos that I want to make and upload. I just feel very encouraged and very grateful, and I think it was also just really nice to get out and be around other people. It was just nice to feel like good things still exist right now. I'm gonna keep making new stuff, applying to more art shows, and just continuing to try. Also, if you are interested in any of the prints or stickers in this video, I do have a website. I have a Shopify store. I will link it down below if you wanted to take a look. All of the art in this video that I showed you is available on my website, and on my website I actually have more things available. I have stuff like t-shirts. I think that's the only other thing I have, but if you want to take a look, even if you just look, I would really, really appreciate it. I also have an Instagram that I am pretty active on, so I will link that down below as well. If you watched this video all the way through, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.